Revendreth is generally a pretty dark place. However, one zone, the Ember Ward, is entirely different. The whole place is completely scorched by the light, and it is so destroyed that Denetrius literally sends Ventir here as punishment, as they all eventually get destroyed by the sheer concentration of the light within this place. We know that this happened some time ago, as the light and the Naaru attacked Denetrius in his realm as a part of a massive invasion. However, how and why that happened is not completely here, but what do we know so far? Brought to you by Gamivo.com. Make sure to click the link in the description and get Shadowlands as well as Game Time at discounted prices. Revendreth is the realm of death, led by Sar Denetrius, and potentially the most mysterious place of the entire expansion. It is highly likely that the Dreadlords were created here and that most of the wars were orchestrated from this exact place. What Shadowlands has revealed thus far is that death is not really death or as you would know it, as we have seen it, but it is just another force of the universe, another force on the fabled cosmology chart. We know about the endless cosmic war that has gripped the Warcraft universe for eons. The Void battles the light, the Chaos battles order, but it isn't so structured as literally everyone battles everyone. Really, it is just all one huge, complete free-for-all. Seeing that death is just one part of the chart, why should it really be any different? With Bastion, we have seen that long ago, the Void Lords invaded Shadowlands and wanted to take over, but failed. Now in Revendreth, we have seen the light incursion into the realm and the destruction of quite a large portion of the zone. So far, we do know a decent amount about this event, but it is definitely shrouded in mystery. Revendreth is divided by wards, and it is ultimately ruled by Sar Denetrius from Castle Natria. Ember Ward is one of these districts, and we don't know what was the original purpose back in the day. However, we know about Sinfall, the castle that was long ago a place of dark magic and experimentation. The Spire of the Unseen Guests is located here, and the fabled data mined book Enemy Infiltration that shook the lore and it reveals that the Dreadlords most likely originated from this place is found within this keep. This, I think, is probably the most crucial bit of information in regards to the entire topic. Now, the game is very purposely vague. As we go into the Sanguine Depths, the dungeon, we find a Naaru here by the name of Zrali. As we free her and return her to Sinfall, we learn about what happened here long ago, at least in a bit more detail. Apparently, Sar Denetrius did something long ago which offended the light, and in retaliation, the forces of the light led by the Naaru launched a massive invasion. Their numbers were vast, as she says, uncountable, every heart burning with righteous fury. They wanted to put death in its place. Many of the light soldiers fell, but they also hit Revendreth really hard that they completely turned the zone radioactive. At least that would be in the case of the Ventir, so scorched that none of them can venture here safely. As Revendreth was damaged, later Denetrius decided to use this damaged bit as a place for exile, as every Ventir is burned by the light, and eventually they just become a ghoul. So he decided to use this as a prison, a place for exile essentially. Now, certain Naaru fell, in particular Zrali, and she was imprisoned and siphoned for who knows how long. As we free her, she says that she can never return back to her homeland, the homeland of the light, and they will always see her as tainted by death. Also, the most important bit of information she says that she was taken away by the Unseen Ones. This all brings us back right to the Dreadlord theory. I've talked about it in many videos, you can watch them on the channel, but let's just sum it up real quick. Nathrezim call themselves Talkitun, meaning unseen guests, and they have done so since forever, for decades. The place here is called Spire of the Unseen Guests. The book that nearly explicitly talks about the Dreadlord origin is found in this place, and the most obvious bit, Nathrezim, Castle Natria. So my current speculation is that this light invasion is somehow related to the Dreadlords. As we have seen from the book, the Nathrezim have attempted to infiltrate every single force across the cosmology chart, most successfully Order, as they literally destroyed Sargeras in the Titan Pantheon and caused so much destruction with his Burning Crusade. Now, they have also infiltrated the light Light, most likely with Toltraxion. That is one successful operation at least that we know. However, what if the Net regime long before Toltraxion succeeded attempted to infiltrate the Light? The Light figured them out and they found their location and decided to just get rid of them completely and, as the Light would say, put them in their place. I mean, why exactly would the Light attack literally what could have been the headquarters of the Net regime? Why not Castle Netria and the Netrius himself? Now, as the Light declared them an enemy and the Netrius saw what happened to his realm, he might have told the Dreadlords to leave Revendreth so that they don't create a large target here in his realm and to take over a world that they will later call Natreza and to make that their new base. Now, of course, a lot of this is just my wild speculation right now, but I gotta say it does make a lot of sense. Aside from Revendreth, we really don't know whether the Light invaded before, but seeing that the Light isn't usually a force like the Void that is focused on offense and attacking, the Netrius must have done something really bad to piss them off for them to do such an action. I think that all of this and the Shadowlands expansion is ultimately bringing us closer to this fabled cosmic war that I think will be the future of Warcraft that has been since forever behind the scenes. We see that death isn't actually the afterlife, and that it's just one more force in the universe that is attempting to become the supreme ruler. This is even confirmed in a way by the Netrius, as he sort of states that he supports the Jailer because he will further the cause of death. To me, it seems like that long ago, Death was very predatory in attempting to rule, but someone put a lid on them, imprisoned the Jailer, and pacify them, which could be the theme of the entire expansion thus far. Death trying to break free and to join the fray as a dominant power in the endless cosmic war. Thank you for watching. Check out what the Void invaded the Shadowlands by clicking on the screen, and check out Honors Academy for videos on real-world history and science. See you next time.